should have fled Middle-earth with the rest of your cowardly kin, while you still had the chance.
We flee from nothing, least of all you, lackey of Sauron.
Fools! I am the right hand of Sauron. I will see your precious Rivendell burning, and your mongrel father hauled before me in chains.
You will do nothing. Your plots end here.
My work is only just beginning. Do you think you two alone can hope to stop me?
They are not alone.
Don't look for your guards. They won't be coming.
Fornost means nothing. You haven't won anything here.
He's escaping!
We cannot hope to follow him now.
But I can! Sorcery of Sauron! This is no natural storm!
I can no longer see him.
It is no use. He has escaped us for now.
Yes, but you cannot be blamed. It was bold of you to go after him alone. Indeed, though perhaps it was not the wisest course.
He summoned a storm.
Sauron is a master of dark sorcery. He has taught these arts to mortals before. It may be that Agandaur learned at the hand of...
It is worse than Agandaur alone.
This could mean Agandaur has passed his... That would be a great evil, even for one such as he.
What was that beast he made?
I cannot say.
Nor have I. Perhaps the Dark Lord has bred these creatures as a challenge to my folk. I can only wonder how many of these beasts he has placed at Agandaur's
Agandaur is a threat to all the free folk of the north.
Yes, but first we must find him, and that will not be easy. He could be anywhere.
For my part, I would gladly join in the hunt for Agandaur. Yet, I have my duty to consider. I must return home to inform Lord Gwaihir of all I have learned.
Your duty to your people must...
Yes. Till your Eyrie receives you at your journey.
My thanks! Commend me to Elrond, your father.
As for us, I believe we also have a duty to inform our allies of all we have learned.
For me, that means a return to Sanford. Halbarad, my captain, will be eager to hear our news.
Yes, we cannot say what forces still threaten the Shire. The Rangers may have...
Should you find Halbarad has no pressing need of your services, I would urge you to make your way to Imladris. We may have need of your strength and resourcefulness before long.
But what about Aragorn and the hobbit he was looking for? He's probably got his hands full.
If Aragorn has found this he is several days ahead of us now. We shall look for him as we go, but Aragorn is resourceful.
There are still some goblin skulls down below in need of cracking.
Goblins are only a threat when they have us. With their chieftain slain and Agandaur fled, those few who remain in Fornost will soon fall to squabbling among themselves. And we may find more important tasks awaiting us elsewhere.
Then we'd best head back to Sarnford. Farewell for now.
I have received word through the Sons of Elrond and the Wandering Companies telling of your valor at Fornost. You are to be commended for your skill and daring.
I think we managed to keep the enemy brushed back a bit. But how have things been here since we left to find Aragorn?
All has been quiet. There was an alarm sounded at Buckland shortly after we parted company, but it seems to have amounted to nothing.
We return to offer you what help we may. How can we best be of service?
Truthfully, I would be happy for the extra hands. But it is clear to me that you three have a greater destiny. You may be needed more urgently elsewhere.
Then what would you have us do?
I advise you to make your way to Rivendell. Aragorn will be eager to hear news of Agandaur, and he may have other tasks for you to perform. For now, the enemy seems to have...
These Black Riders, the Nazgul, they've come a long way from...
I do know why they're here. But it is not for me to pass that knowledge on to others.
Me? Travel to Rivendell? The hospitality of Elrond is legendary.
Perhaps there is something you can do.
You have but a name.
I sent 2 of my rangers, Kalarin and Luin, on patrol along the Brandywine River. They should have returned long before now.
They are both seasoned rangers who have served many years in this region. We can be certain they have not
From which direction?
They were to follow the Brandywine north as far as the Great East Road, and from there to make their way back by passing through...
The Downs are just north of our position.
Then we'll make our way north.
Perhaps we will discover some...
You have my thanks. Eridan has great skill as a tracker. If Luin and Kalarin...
Ah, Master Farin. It's good to see you back. I thought you'd be on your way back to the Lonely Mountain.
We dwarves have a saying. Faithless is he who says farewell when the road darkens. I came here to help protect the Shire, and that's what I...
They say it is hard to change the mind of a dwarf.
You're soon to be off again, are you? Well, I have a few things among our supplies that may help you on your way.
It was a grim day when those...
Ah, well... I've seen many things in my day. Evil in many forms. But I've never seen anything like we faced that day.
But there is something to be gained from action.
Revenge? That's all well and good. But those men will still be dead, won't they? Better that we do whatever we can to save others. Are you in need of...
Are you hurt? You look well enough to me. If it's healing drafts you need, you can get them from Maradan.
Oh, he...
Wrong? I don't really know. His wound is minor, yet his life is slipping away.
The Black Breath?
It is some power wielded by the Black Riders, the 9 Nazgul. Their victims are stricken senseless, and without aid, they soon die. I've already lost...
Is there nothing we...
I hardly know. Drawing an arrow, stitching a wound. These things I have done countless times. The Black Breath is something I know only from the old rhymes my
An old rhyme?
It was years ago. Let me think. I believe it ran something like this. When the black breath blows, and death's shadow grows, and all lights pass.
What's this?
An herb, commonly known as kingsfoil. It has little medicinal use, though some find it comforting for headaches and other small...
Seems worth a try.
No, I have none. You'll have to forgive me for neglecting to lay up a supply. But you see, no one bothered to tell me that the 9 ring wraiths would rise up from ancient...
Thalos has to grow somewhere.
Perhaps you could find some at that. The plant is not native to Middle-earth. It was brought to these shores from...
How will I know a thing?
The plant has many long, smooth leaves, but you might best find it by its scent, a sweet, pungent fragrance. The Burrow Downs hold precious few...
My road leads to the Burrow Downs. If I find a Thalos... I'm told the Burrow Downs are filled with ancient tombs. What do you know of them, Elf?
These tombs were made by the fathers of men in the depths of time. They were sacred to the men of Arnor, and they too buried their dead here, until their kingdom fell to the Witch King.
These hills have an evil reputation in the folklore of the Shire and Breed. Rangers travel here often without incident. Still, I feel a sense of unease. We must stay alert.
Well, Ranger, what have you found?
Rangers camped here perhaps 2 or 3 days ago. These footprints could easily be those of Lewin and Galari.
Can you tell where they may have gone from here?
The tracks lead deeper into the downs.
Then we should follow them. Lead the way, Eridan.
I don't like the looks of this fog one bit. So this is truly our best route? Through a graveyard? Oh, dead men awaken!
wretched creature is that?
As long as there is a chance they still live, I won't give up the search.